Hello, it's me from the future. More like me from the next day. I gone and exported all the footage I took on my little camera from yesterday's trip, and quickly realized there was a small issue. So I've been recording pretty much everything I've done since coming to the UK on this GoPro Max. And yesterday was the first time the wind was really an issue, because you will see later that when we were out and about, and especially climbing, and the wind started picking up, you can't hear what I'm saying. And we're going to go. I'm gonna try my best to salvage as much as I can, but I think a lot of me talking is going to have to be read using the subtitles. So if you do want to watch all the way to the end and watch all like the shenanigans and the adventures I get up to when I'm out in Edinburgh, I highly recommend you hit the CC button to get captions. I think it's either up there or up there on mobile, and then down there if you're on computer. But yeah, sorry about that. I really didn't know how bad it was going to be until I looked through the footage, and it's pretty bad. So, right, back to yesterday. Good morning, everyone. It is a rather cold Thursday morning here in Glasgow. Today is the 7th of April. We are out and about today because I am finally on spring break for the next week and a little bit. And well, today looked like it was going to be a decent day, all things considered. It's not raining right now. It was earlier this morning. Hopefully the rain stays, okay. But we're gonna take a day trip into Edinburgh, just like Christmas Eve when I went for a day trip into Edinburgh. We're gonna be doing the same thing today, except we're not going to a market because there is no springtime market in the middle of the weekday. Everything else is pretty much the exact same scenario. I haven't had anything to eat yet, so we're gonna go get some food in Edinburgh, and we're gonna go on a little hike up a mountain, or a glorified hill. We'll find out, because I haven't actually looked into it too much yet. I just know that it's a fairly simple, like, hour-long hike or so. Been looking at doing it for a while, just hadn't had the time to, nor the weather to do it. It's weather here is pretty temperamental. I'm hoping we don't get rained on, but I am wearing as much waterproof, warm clothing as I can possibly find. Hoping that'll be enough. So, to the station we go. Welcome to Edinburgh. Or technically not. Welcome to Haymarket Station. I haven't really gotten around to explore that much. And this is the first time I've been to this far west of Edinburgh. Waverley is only one more station down the line. But we got out here because where we're going today, we're gonna need a lot of energy.
I didn't eat breakfast. Sound familiar? Last time I went to Edinburgh, I also missed breakfast. So we're gonna go and get breakfast today. We're gonna go get not gonna go in like some pret a manger or something. We're gonna get a proper breakfast. So we're gonna go get a full breakfast. A full Scottish one. Which hopefully means Blackwood, haggis, potato scones, the full works. But I've yet to have one here. And it's not a full English, because I'm pretty sure full Scottish has haggis and black pudding. I've never tried either, so I'm kind of nervous. But I'm also kind of excited about it. And there's a restaurant just down the road from Haymarket Station that apparently has a very good full Scottish breakfast. So we're gonna go and explore a little bit and see what it's all about.
You too. How you doing?
You're alright. Could I get a full Scottish sit-in?
You can indeed. Any coffee or tea?
Breakfast tea just by itself.
Perfect. Any milk or anything?
Nope.
Perfect. Grab a chair, man.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Look at that. Bacon sauce, grilled palm, roast mushrooms. And I do believe we have black pudding and haggis. I am excited.
It's pretty good.
Considering that that's a sausage made out of like blood and mincemeat, and it's coagulated sausage. It's actually really good.
Very nice. All the way across the world to do architecture. It's good to get a different experience.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Lovely. Excellent.
Right, haggis. This one we're eating. I'm a textured person. This is pretty, like, it feels like a sausage. This feels like a patty. Like a pate. That's really good. That is stupendously good. The texture is no issue. It's so good. Little bits of carrot. Because it's nicely spiced and seasoned. That's stupendous. If you can get over the initial fear of eating ground up intestines mixed with oats, cooked in its own stomach lining, this is so good. Like, right. The full Scottish at Fountain Cafe. Spectacular. Absolutely spectacular. It was so good. Pair it with a cup of tea. I feel warm, fuzzy inside. I feel nourished. It feels like not a lot of food when you look at it, but that all just might be my skewed sense of food portions. But my God, can I feel it now, because it was, woo! So we're gonna try and stay on this road for as long as we can. Hello, bus. And we'll get to where we're going. So I'm going to pop in some headphones, put the camera away, and go for a little walk to burn off some calories. So, a little bit of a walk. It's like a mile and a half, I think. We are at the base of a big green space. We're not done with our walk because we're going up there. It's the ancient volcano. It's in Holyrood Park. What we're gonna do is go climb it, because at the summit there's something called Arthur's Seat. So we're gonna go sit on it. It's a mountain. Technically it's a hill, but it's a mountain, let's be honest. We'll run the facts sheet that I read off of Wikipedia once we start the trail going up. But I reckon we'll get to see some pretty good views of Edinburgh. And a little bit further, I don't know. We'll see how far we can see once we get up the top. And now, we are starting at the base and working up the slow ascent to the peak. Now, I have my handy mobile telephone. I'm gonna go take a quick Google search at Wikipedia and see what we got. Peak, or the summit, is 250 meters above sea level. It's for my American friends who use the Freedom units. 822 feet. Doesn't sound like a lot. Honestly, it probably isn't that bad. We are starting pretty much at sea level, so we're going to be climbing the full length. If you want to read up on Arthur's Seat properly, Park in general, link in the description, or if I can manage it, up there. I should explain what's happened in the last 3 months. Excuse the messy hair. This will be sorted out eventually. Last time I had this camera rolling was Christmas. In fact, you probably saw last time was Christmas Eve when I had gone to Edinburgh. Or last time I was in Edinburgh, actually. And I said at the end I was gonna make food, which I did. Insert clip here. You know, all things considered, I don't think this looks that bad. But I didn't really film much of it, mainly because it was just me and silently cooking food in my small flat kitchen. Since then, I think it snowed like once or twice, but I didn't really go out that much because I got ill again right at the turn of the year. My sleep schedule is all whack. Doesn't help that, you know, the sun rose at like 8:45 and went down at like 3:15 at one point. That was a mess. But initially, I wanted to do this trip during winter break in like January. The original plan was to leave early in the morning, well, early in quotations, climb here while the sun was rising and see the sunrise on top of Arthur's Seat. That unfortunately didn't happen because I was ill and the weather was just god awful. So you could probably tell by the terrain, it was probably not a good idea to go hiking in the pouring rain up a mudslide hill. So now we're here. There's no way I was gonna make the sunrise, because sunrise is like 5 in the morning. So instead of seeing the sunrise, we're just going up it for the sake of it. I'm glad I dressed warm a little bit though, because it's not very warm today. Last week it was like, again, my freedom hype people, conversions probably on screen or in the caption somewhere, but it got up to like a consistent 17, 18 degrees last week. And then all of a sudden Friday rolled around. It's been roughly like 7, 8 degrees every single day ever since. We had frost a few mornings ago, and today it's not warm, it's not sunny, but it's not raining, and that's the key. And can I just say, this online classes has me out of shape. It doesn't help that I'm talking, but I'm winded. And this isn't even a big hill. For the Midwest Belt people, like the Illinois and the Wisconsins and the Iowas, our mountains are just big hills, and most of them are man-made landfills anyways, not some, you know, 340 million-year-old ancient volcano. But that, I think, is Arthur's Seat. So I'm gonna turn the camera off, update the socials, and we'll see you at the top. Right. We're gonna do this a third time because the first time I missed like half the things. The second time my battery ran out about halfway. So I've swapped batteries. It's extremely windy. So if you want to hear what I'm talking about, hit the captions button. I think it's either up there or up there. Or down there if you're on the computer. So you can read along to the subtitles. Standing at 250 meters of sea level for my freedom people, it's down there. Edinburgh Town, Edinburgh New Town, Edinburgh Castle on the hill over there. Down yonder that way, you have places like Lincoln, Falkirk, and Ridge, go all the way over there. The fourth bridge over there in red, all pointed out in the post. And the fourth estuary, which eventually connects to the North Sea and Scandinavia down that way. Up to the north, at the north of Scotland, Abroad², Inverness, the far north like Thurso and Wigan, and eventually the Orkney Islands. Much closer by, the remnants of Holyrood Abbey and Holyrood Palace. And frankly, for Scotland, the weather is magnificent. I think this was a much needed break and adventure to the outside world. Also found out how out of shape I am just by climbing up here, because I was winded on the climb up. And I think we're gonna slowly start making our descent downwards. So I'll see you a little bit further down. But in the meantime, enjoy some B-roll footage that I may or may not have. You know, today was going too well. It was about, well, something bad was about to happen. So it's right now, it's roughly 2:20. The express between Edinburgh and Glasgow runs every half hour at 1/4 and 1/4 the hour. Meaning I missed one by 5 minutes. Now I have to wait 25 minutes for the next one. So, the hike's got me kind of parched. We're gonna pop on over to WH Smith, grab a bottle of drink, and just hang out here because the train's supposed to pull up at the platform over there. So we'll hang out for 20 minutes or so. Right, back in Glasgow. Unlike Christmas Eve, decided to take the express back, and boy is it so much faster. It's like, it's well under an hour. And I am more than pleased at the time, as it is mid-afternoon. It's like, what, quarter to four? Yeah, quarter to four in the afternoon. Sun's still high. It's very warm in comparison to Edinburgh. Pigeon Lady. That was pretty much it for the day. That's all I had planned. I quite enjoyed myself. It was a little bit cold. I'm not too fussed about it. And now I get to go back to the apartment, or the flat, or the dorm, whatever you want to call it. And I get to go and scrub through all this footage, put it all together, and edit. But that's about it for me today. I'm gonna go grocery shopping later, but that's not really exciting. And hopefully we can have a couple more adventures during the next, week and a half or so. Because I do want to make one more trip, but that's very far away. And that requires a little bit of careful planning that I need to do on my end. So we're gonna try and get around a little bit now that it's finally starting to warm up again. So see you next time.